Hi everyone, welcome back to the program. It's almost 7:15, leading us right into our first discussion of the morning. And our first topic is Indonesian agriculture, which is seeing a brighter future these days with technology being able to help farmers to increase productivity in the most efficient way possible.
And now the so-called Smart Agriculture program initiated by the Telkom University and Techbros is expected to drive more tech innovation and help improve food security.
Something that we all certainly need. And to delve more into this topic, this morning we're going to have a discussion with the operational manager of Techbros, Selvia Peranginangin, and program manager of Telecom Infra, Muammar Nurdin. Good morning. Thank you for joining us, both of you. Great to have you here. Let's actually start off by trying to analyze a little bit in regards to Indonesia's agricultural potential. Possibly, Sylvia, could you answer that?
Sure, yeah, because it's a wide country, right? And a lot of potentials there. And also, the small business actually need to be expand more. Therefore, we think that the technology, especially for internet access and how they learn to create more bigger productivities, actually need to be elaborate more. Okay. So using the right technology, I think it will be help them a lot, especially for the internet we're using the Open RAN technology, right? And also now we use the AI, some use cases that we can improve too.
Okay, so where are we now on the landscape? Like Indonesia, when it comes to advancements in technology of agriculture, where are we in compared to like other areas or other countries around?
We're going to be in the right positions, I think, because from the collaboration that we do right now, especially from the industry and then universities and students and a lot of members that hand in hand together, I think we'll be there.
Nice.
All right. So mentioning about the students and university, how does Telecom Infra, can you explain a little bit about Telecom Infra and how is it going to contribute to the agriculture food and innovation?
Yeah, so Telecom Infra project is a global community of companies and organizations that is driving the open and disaggregated infrastructure solution to advance the global connectivity.
Okay.
So we launched the program in Indonesia back in December 2020 with 5 program pillars to build awareness about this open and distributed technology, to do the testing and validation, commercial deployment and trials, capacity building, and also initiating the local manufacturing. So under Telkom Infra project, we have this project group, and one of it is the private network solution, which is also focusing in smart agriculture. So together with Techbros, we did a commercial trial in Polum, North Sumatra back in 2022.
Yeah.
And that's how we start implementing this technology to help the local farmers and improve how they operate using these smart solutions.
Can you give me like an example of what kind of smart solution are we talking about?
So on the connectivity side, we were using the Open RAN and Open Wi-Fi solution, which can potentially reduce the total cost of ownership when we implement it. And on the other side, we also integrate the solution with the AI from Techbros at that time, using the Lang AI solution. So the farmers can monitor like how the situation of their farm, and also like detecting any intrusion. So that kind of solution can really help them to automate the operation.
Yeah, one of the biggest things about advancements in technology for agriculture is like less loss of crops and things of that sort, right? Things that you can predict more. So could you, and maybe both of you can answer this, how did Techbros end up collaborating with Telecom Infra? Like who approached you? What were some of the things, ideas that popped up?
I think it's back to 2020.
Yes.
I think, when the first TIP lab in Telkom University is established, and our CEO, Mr. Yudi Rahadian, actually joining as an expert at that time.
Okay.
So we collaborate by giving ideas and stuff, and then we're joining the TIP, creating a lot of use cases, especially in AI, because we know that because of the AI itself, it can help and elaborate more to the useful things that we can give to the society also. And the tip actually help us in building more solutions towards the connectivity, as Pa Muhammad already said.
Okay, so it's like, because we're seeing this more and more, right?
Yeah.
Starting with G20 last year, we went from COVID, everyone staying away from each other, to everyone having to collaborate with each other because we do know everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses as well.
Now, behind the TIP or Telecom Infra project, there's Telecom University. So how do you guys involve the youngs into this project, and then what kind of motivation that you guys give them for them to thrive?
So yeah, as I shared earlier, one of our program pillars is capacity building. So we've been involved in the digital talent scholarship training together with Kominfo, and we introduced this open RAN training, which is also one of the new technology that can improve the connectivity solution in Indonesia. So together with Techbros, we also did a joint training program and also internship. So in a way, we prepare these young talents not only to be well-versed and skillful in this open network solution, but also can implement it in the industry. So yeah, that's what we did.
So what are some of the agricultural programs specifically is Techbros running with Telkom Infra?
So now, actually, we're running a use case for AI in Hubang Hasundutan for the food estate
Okay.
program. Yeah, and there we try to make this, we call it solutions by how to detect the intrusions
Okay.
to the farmers, because we know that there's like a lot of intruders. One of it is pig.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so
Okay.
we kind of like make an alarm system. Basically, it's kind of like an alarm system, but it's detected only by the computer vision.
Okay.
And then the system itself will tell the farmers that, okay, you intruders, things like that.
Right.
And then they will just like kind of like make it safe for their own crops and stuff.
I'm sorry, can you just put a gate for the pig, or is
I
that?
don't think so, because if you want to put a gate, then a lot of money will be going out for
That's right.
making the
Oh,
gate,
okay.
right? And also it's a huge land, so I think it's better for the more efficient and effective way to have the alarm systems.
It's kind of like your house, right? A huge fence around your whole house.
Right. I just
Better have CCTV.
well, that's what I was wondering. How big are we talking about? Like,
Yeah.
how much does those area that you guys try it out contribute to the community, or I mean, the whole?
For now, it's only kind of like 2-3 acres, I think.
Oh.
But well, in that area is actually a lot of farmers, right? But because of the use case, we kind of like started with small first to see that how effective and how efficient it will be. Then after that, we'll grow it up bigger and bigger.
Okay, so do you have any sort of feedback or data to show how much this has actually improved agriculture and farming, all of this new technology? It's only been early days. It's only been about a year or so. But
Yeah, I know, but actually we made these solutions because we hear the pain point of the farmers, right?
Got it.
They said that, well, because of the intruders, they have like have lost a lot because, well, perhaps that have like 1 ton, and because of the intruders, they only have like half of it.
Ew.
So I think it's really like give a better impact.
Yeah.
I think if we give the solutions to them.
Definitely
Yeah.
so.
Right. So now this is one of the collaboration that you guys did, but like at the same time, it's like I'm imagining it. Telecom Infra also work with others, but like what is the long-term goals, and then like how do you use this case to advance? Like, because it sounds like very early. You started 2020, and then the collaboration 2022. So what's the long-term goal for all this?
So yeah, we will explore for more potential use case that can be, prioritized and also giving a benefit to the country, not only for Indonesia but also for the global community, because we've seen that a lot of connectivity issues that can be resolved with this open and disaggregated network solution. Because nowadays, I think we have a very good opportunity, especially with young talents that we are developing to be ready for this type of technology. And Techbros in this case is also a strategic partner to us, because they are not only present in Indonesia but also present in Germany. So I think it is good that we are preparing these young talents to be ready not only for local market, but also for the global industry.
Yeah. Do you find? I mean, obviously, with the youth, it's a lot easier for them to adapt new technology. But do you find that it's because agriculture is such a big industry? There are people that have been, farming for decades. It runs in the family. Do you get any sort of pushback or any sort of challenges when it comes to farmers that have been doing it for a long time, having to adapt and shift their way of doing things to adapt new technology, which will be beneficial in the long run, but it does take change, right? And again,
Right.
change needs to be accepted.
Right. Yeah, of course. We face it like first they're really like don't want to be part of the use case things, but after that we keep like telling them that it's a legacy. I mean, like for now, yeah, you can do the manual stuffs, but then after that, that everything is expanding and everything is developed. So they have to learn, but like I said, that we have to like talk to them heart to heart, and explaining a bit and a bit, and until they're understanding it by their joining us and accepting to like having the use case in their land. I think it's a good start.
Yeah, I think so because I guess the benefits. Once they start seeing the benefits, it'll be a lot easier to accept.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too, because a lot of farmers. I mean, they're not really blind to technology, but at the same time, you introducing new technology. Like how easy and how affordable are these technology that can it be easily replicate for other farmers like around the area or around Indonesia? How's that going?
I think when we communicate with farmers, the most important thing is to show what is the benefit that they'll get by implementing the solution.
Okay.
So we are not talking too much on the technology perspective. So we try to make it easier for them to understand how can this technology or solution can help them to monitor their farm. As simple as that. So we did a lot of program to educate them about the importance of having this solution because we have a variety of farmers that from the older generation, but some of them are coming from the younger generation, which is more open to this technology implementation. And with Techbros, we also established one satellite lab at IT Dell. So we enable this local academic institution to also be involved and develop the new solution that can be an advantage for the farmer to implement. So yes.
I've also heard that the agricultural sector is having a little bit of a challenge in regards to the regeneration of farmers, having to basically introduce youth to farming because even if it has run in the family for years, youth these days want to just work in the big city.
Yeah.
So will this help? I mean, having more advanced solutions, will this help kind of, I guess, pique more interest into agriculture, especially with youth?
I guess we won't answer. All right, so I guess it's interesting that, especially my dad's farmer too.
Oh,
actually
right,
in
okay.
Sumatera Utara, yeah.
Ah, okay.
So I kind of like know that, but knowing that the children actually love the family and it's actually run by their family from old generations.
Right.
So no matter what they said that they want to go to city and stuff, there will be like one children that will stay and then help the family and then
Right.
run the legacy all over again. So I
Okay.
think. Because they are all very open-minded too with the technology and stuff, it will be more easier for them to like apply these solutions to their own farm.
Yeah, that's a good point.
On that point, it's kind of interesting. We're talking about technology at the same time. One of the reasons why farmer kids get out of their village is economy reasons. Like, are you guys working with anybody to help them, not just in the technology side, but of course selling their products to wider or like a better quality goods or anything like that?
I think that's our long run actually, because when we actually can connect all the farmers and then all the consumers at one platform with a better internet access, I think that will be a great.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, because I mean, agriculture, as you mentioned, is such a big sector for us. We still rely on it day to day, way more than many developed countries, even as you compare. So, again, very important program that this is, especially for the youth of farming. Thank you both for joining us today to discuss this very important and relevant topic.
All right. Well, with that, let's take a break, but we will have more updates from around the world when we return here on the C Morning Show. Stay with us.